Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to show you how to make a very quick and easy meal with a few ingredients. So over here we have a red onion, we have some red bell pepper, a container of baby bella mushrooms, some cherry tomatoes, a boil in a bag quinoa, the tricolor type, some kale, a little bit of avocado oil for the pan, some ginger, seasoning, onion powder, rosemary leaves, red cayenne pepper, the grounded type, basil leaves, Himalayan sea salt, a little container to wash and soak our mushrooms in, the vegetable wash to clean all the vegetables, the knife and the cutting board, and then right behind me I got the pan ready to go. So I'm not gonna say too much, but basically what I'm gonna be making is quinoa and then sautéed vegetables. This is a very quick and simple meal to make if you're on the go, if you have to just take a quick lunch, if you're trying to just eat a quick dinner and you're still trying to be healthy, I guess, or healthy, I guess, then here you go. Enjoy. So the first thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and wash off all these vegetables, and then I'm gonna soak these for a good while. I'm gonna wash this off, wash that off, peel and wash that off, wash those off, or wash as many as I'm gonna use. I'm probably gonna use about half of the container. Wash this off and probably allow it to soak as well. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put some avocado oil in the pan. Hey guys, so for the next several minutes I am going to be just chopping up the vegetables. So first with the onion, I'm going to slice it up into very small slices, kind of resembling very tiny french fries. But this right here, or this little section, is for all my ASMR lovers that love to hear things chop and all that. This is for you guys right here. Alright, go ahead and enjoy. And right now, you guys, as you can see, I'm just slicing up the onions. I know I didn't say it beforehand. But what I like to do, I like to slice them up into really thin slices like this. So then when you like pull them apart, you see how it's kind of like not like a french fry, but you get what I'm trying to say. It'll be smaller when you try to eat it. That's how I like to cut up my onions. But if you would like to dice up your onions or however you like them, go ahead and do that. Go ahead and take like a little styrofoam bowl or whatever you want to use, and then just go ahead and dump those onions in and save them for later when you're about to saute. My counter is clean, don't worry. I already bleached it. If that was the floor, that would be a different story. Because even if I did bleach the floor, I ain't even know. I'm too bougie for that. I'm sorry. Alright, and then go ahead and slice up your bell pepper. For this, you gotta go, well, most of you guys should know how to slice up a bell pepper. You just go down the center of it and you cut it around the little stump. I'm actually growing some bell peppers right now. Hopefully they actually sprout bell peppers. I don't know, it's my first time ever growing anything. Because I noticed that one of the bell peppers that I ate before, it was pregnant in my opinion. Ooh, one of the seeds had sprouted. And then go ahead and rinse out the middle as well as the cutting board since they probably got a little bit of seeds. Ooh, I'm still sniffling over those onions. And just the same thing that I did with the onions. I did little thin slices. At least that's how I like to eat my bell peppers. You can go ahead and get out this little fatty part. And then I go ahead and slice them in half from those little slices, just so then it's easier for me to chew. And then onto the little tomatoes. For these, just cut them in half if you got the little cherry tomatoes as well. Or the grape seed tomatoes, however you want to call it. I don't know. I love tomatoes. Have you guys seen that video on Instagram where they did like the watch me make ramen, but it was like that anime version? That is so addicting to watch. Cause like look at the inside of this tomato. And then when you look at the inside of the tomato on the anime thingy, it just looks so cool. It makes you want some ramen. Alright, and then onto the kale. For this, you don't even have to cut them if you don't want to. Just rip them off of the stem. And you'll be good to go. Make sure you wash your hands before doing any of the cooking process. Because you don't want to be giving people food poisoning yourself. Especially since it's flu season. You don't want to be doing any of that. Don't go spreading germs, you guys. Let me move the knife out the way. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and drain these mushrooms and then I'm gonna start slicing them. Alrighty, you guys, we're all done cutting up all the vegetables. And I'm gonna go ahead and put the mushrooms in the pan first since they have the most water in them, so then they can kind of drain out most of that water. Let's go ahead and transfer it to the pot, or the pan at least. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the oven on. And it's gonna be between medium and high. And I'm just gonna let that cook down for a couple minutes. And I'll bring you guys back. Okay, you guys, so it's almost ready to add the onions. But over here I have 1 tablespoon of rosemary, half a tablespoon of the basil, and then 1 teaspoon of ginger. So I'm going to go ahead and add the seasonings real quick. And then I'm going to add the bowl of onions and allow that to cook down even more with the mushrooms. The reason why I'm mixing like this is because I'm not using my dominant hand. My dominant hand is holding the camera right now, and I'm over here trying to stir the pot, I guess. Which is alright. I'm going a little bit more ability to control this here. Alright, and then make sure as you're cooking this, you're constantly flipping them around because it will start to char at the bottom, as you can see. Because I'm not adding any more water or anything to this. I haven't added any water, by the way. And that's actually good when it starts to char a little bit, because that's where most of the flavor is. I feel like it enhances the flavor a little bit. So yeah, just make sure you're constantly stirring and flipping around. And I'm going to go ahead and show you the next batch of seasoning. So over here I have 1/4 teaspoon of red pepper, about a teaspoon, or not a teaspoon, a tablespoon. Nope, it's a teaspoon. I just checked. A teaspoon of onion powder. And then over here I have 2.5 teaspoons or tablespoons of salt. Did I say teaspoon or tablespoon? I don't know. Look at this. This is a very small saucer. That's approximately how much I added. I eyeballed it. But just by the looks of it, that's how much it looks like there is. Again, everything is just to your taste, so make sure you're salting to taste, seasoning to taste. And don't worry about the bottom right here. That cleans off easily. All you gotta do is wet it. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and add the red bell peppers now. Oh, just look at the colors and look at that steam. Right now, it kind of smells like steak. Can't lie. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the fire down to low. I'm gonna add a little bit of water for the bottom. That's just the onion. We're not gonna add the rest of the seasoning in yet. We're gonna let this cook down. And then I'm gonna get a small pot real quick. And I'm gonna start boiling some water for the quinoa. Alright, you guys, this is what it's starting to look like. And the water over here is beginning to boil. So I'm gonna go ahead, and add in the kale and the tomatoes off camera so that I can use both of my hands and it won't go everywhere. But so far so good. And it does taste a little sweet, so I'm glad that I do have a lot of salt right here to kind of counterbalance that, because I didn't really want a sweet meal. I wanted something savory. But yeah, looking good. This is what it's looking like so far, kind of like a salad. Now I'm gonna go ahead and add the seasonings. I went ahead and just mixed them all up on the plate, so that when I pour it down like this, all of it can go everywhere, especially the salt. I didn't want it highly concentrated in one area more than the other. Yeah, I think that's about enough. Now I'm gonna go ahead and stir that in. And then I'm just gonna let this cook for a few minutes, probably like 5 minutes. I'm gonna let it cook with the top on. So then, I don't know if I forget, is it kale that condenses down, or is it just spinach? I don't know. We're gonna find out in a few minutes. Cause usually I just eat kale in like a smoothie and stuff, or just raw in general. I never like cook it, so I don't remember what it does. I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and put the top on here. And then we're gonna see if it acts like spinach or if it's just something in its own little domain. And the water is getting almost ready to put the little boil bag in. I'm gonna wait a couple more minutes on, well, not even a couple more minutes, about a minute and a half for that, and it should be ready. And then on the bag, it said to just boil the quinoa for 10 minutes, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do. On my clock, it says 9:46, and I'm gonna just pull it out at 9:56 or 9:57. Yeah, that's looking about ready. We'll go ahead and dump that in. 9:46. And I'll check back with y'all at 9:56. Yeah, I know I said I'll check back at 9:56, but that's close enough. Look at this. So it does act just like spinach, where it shrinks down, which is good. I'm actually gonna let this cook for probably another 5 minutes, but without the top, so they can dry out a little bit. And I think the quinoa is almost ready. Let's look at it without burning ourselves. Yeah, I'm gonna give it about 2 minutes because I see some pieces still don't look like it's popped out of the shell. But yeah, I also think that this meal is Dr.Sebi approved. I'm gonna have to just look at his little list again, but I'm pretty sure everything in this meal is alkaline, if any of y'all were wondering. But again, I'm gonna go ahead and check again. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take out the quinoa, turn off that stove, but I'm gonna let this cook for another 5 minutes. It's all done. And let's see what's in this pot. We got some quinoa. So I'm gonna go ahead and bowl me up, I guess. And we're gonna see if it passed the shoulder bop test. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But it was a good try, you know? But if it does, I'm definitely gonna be making this again. Okay, let's go ahead and try it. Oh, by the way, I added some, a little bit of salt to the quinoa. Sorry if I'm like a little bit low energy. It's because I'm tired, but it's cool. So I'm gonna get a little bit of everything. So I'm gonna get a little bit of the mushroom, bell pepper, a little bit of the onion, and the tomato. Get that quinoa bit on a fork, and let's try. It's good. It don't get a shoulder, but it does get a shoulder bop. I will be making this again. And again, it's a quick meal. Sorry, my song just came on. Anyway, this is a kind of good, this is a good meal, I can't lie. I'm very grateful for it. Sorry, that's my song. Okay. Yeah, it is pretty good. Oh, by the way, this isn't dirty water like my sisters love to say. It's a smoothie. What do you guys think I'm dancing to? Anyway, this is a good food. Some good food. It took me a second. But as soon as this month of February is over, I'm gonna start practicing moderation of junk food. I eat mostly food like this, which I think is Dr.Sebi approved. Again, I gotta look at the list. Sorry, that was rude. This is good food. I can't lie. Question: when you guys show gratitude to your food, do you guys like pray over it before y'all eat it, or do y'all like pray over it while it's cooking? Because what I like to do is I like to say like some positive affirmations, or at least say thank you to it, and thank you to the people that helped grow it while it's cooking or while I'm cutting it. I don't know, sometimes I just get inspired to just say that. What do you guys do? If y'all show gratitude to your food, do y'all pray over it like right before you eat, like God is good, God is great, thank you for the food, amen? Or do you guys like, while you're cooking it, show gratitude? Yo, this guy kind of good. I can't lie. But again, it does only get one shoulder bob, because I'm just so used to like eating kind of like junk food creations, and those usually get, you know. But it's cool. Anyway, I hope you guys really liked this video. It was a little impromptu, but I mean, what video really is promptu? Unless you're like filming a short film or a Tyler Perry film or something like that. Anyway, I'm just kind of rambling because I'm sleepy. Anyway, everybody have a great life. I hope that you guys enjoy y'all food. If y'all do decide to cook this meal, please leave it down below. Tell me how you guys thought, what you guys might have added to it to make it taste a little bit different, your type of take. And yeah, that's just it for this video. I would just like to say peace, love, and light to you all, and eat good food.